Welcome to today's session, and the topic is going to be how to handle customer support via Facebook. All right, Abhishek. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just close this because it's repeating my voice. All right. So the very first thing that you need to do is go to your Facebook page, and if you are the admin of the page, you will see some extra options on the top. So in this example, let's just wait till it loads. Yeah. In this example, you can see that you see something that says page here. You also see ad center. Then you see something that says inbox, events, creator studio. What I what where we want to go is we want to go to something that says as inbox. And while we have that open, all I'm going to do is let me go to the main page again. And Abhishek, I want you to do something for me.
Please tell.
Sure. Are you on your computer or are you on your phone?
No, I as of if I have to do something, then I will open my lap.
Yeah, if you can. I mean, it's not necessary that you need laptop, but it's good to. I mean, it's easier on the laptop. But let's do this. What I would like you to do is, I would like you to like and comment something on this photograph that I'm sending it to you. So in your chat, you'll get a message. So open that, and send a message. Not a message, sorry. Open that and comment something on that image. And after you're done doing that, I want you to open this URL and I want you to send a message. So let me know once you're done, Abhishek. All okay there, Abhishek?
I'm opening in the lap.
Okay, perfect. Abhishek, let me know once you're done.
Can you please resend the links?
Sure. So the very first link, what I want you to do is I want you to go and comment something on that link. And the second link, I want you to send a message to the page. So at one go, I'm gonna show you guys how to handle both the comments and also the message requests that we get onto the page.
On the picture, comment was done.
Okay. And open the second URL and send a message to the page. You'll get that big button once you open saying that send a message. Send message, it says. So just send some message. Is it done? You don't see a send a message?
I don't see send a message. I see WhatsApp and Messenger.
Okay. Hang on. Just refresh it now. Refresh your page. It should say send message.
I got it now.
Perfect. Just send a message. So before I actually go ahead and show you, let me just briefly explain why we are doing this. Let's say you're running a lot of ads. What ends up happening is you get a lot of engagement on your pages, on your posts. So what I mean is, let's say, for example, just so that you guys have an example to look at, I'm gonna open one of the photos here. All right. So let's say I am advertising this program that we had last week. So it's a efficiency improvement in MS Word. So this is the program. And you can see that we got about 10 shares and 4 comments. This, of course, we did not advertise. But let's say, for example, if you're advertising this particular post, what ends up happening is you may get like 10, 20, 30 comments a day. And let's say if you're even spending more money, you may even end up getting at least 100 comments a day. If your ad, or let's say if you have a video and it's very engaging, you will obviously get more comments. And it is very difficult to manage that comments directly. Or what it may end up happening is this person who looked at your ad would come to your home page and they have a question and they want to send you a message. So all they would do is they would click on the send message and they will send us a message. And especially when you're advertising on Facebook, you will end up getting a lot of messages and lot of comments, and manually doing it's very time consuming. So there are a few tricks to how to make it more efficient and how to actually respond to it. So that's what we are going to look at today. So once you go to your inbox, this is how it would look. And the very first thing that you see is it says messages on the top. On the left sidebar, you see it clearly says something as messages. And you see that the notification says 1. And if I click on it, it's opening both Messenger and Instagram Direct. And in the same way, if I click on comments and more, I see that there are 3 notifications. And even under that, it says both Facebook and Instagram. So what's happening is everyone that messages on Facebook, their messages will come and they end up being saved under this messages folder and in the Messenger section. Let's say someone messages me on Instagram direct. So in Instagram, there is an option that you can send a direct message to a profile. So if someone goes to our Instagram profile and messages us from there, that messages will get in this tab, Instagram Direct. So right now, Abhishek, this was the message that you typed. It says, hi, hello. And it gave me a name. And it gave me a bunch of different options, whether I can delete your conversation or I can move it to spam or I can mark it as unread. Right now, this has been read because I've opened it. You see a tick mark and it says read. Let's say if I want to mark it as unread, I can just click it here and you can see that the notification came back again. Now the question comes is, why would you want to mark it unread? Pretty simple. Let's say you're handling it and you're unable to answer the query and you want to leave it open for the next person to come in and answer. So to make his life easier, what you do is you can just mark it unread and this person can simply see what all are the unread messages and this person can respond to it. And you can start the message saying that, hey, this is an important message and it needs to be followed up. And this is where I can chat with the person. So I can say, hi, Abhishek. And here it's even showing me who is responding to this. Let's say if there are 4 or 5 different admins to the page, or let's say if you have given access to your customer support executives to respond to the comments, it would show up their name here. This is so that we can track it easily. Let's say in the future, if you want to come back, you can come back and see that so-and-so person has responded to him. And then you can track all the responses from there. And on the right-hand side, it is giving me all the information about whoever has messaged us. So in this context, it's Abhishek, and you can see at what time the response came, and you can see since how long this person has liked our page, and it says 27, which means you have only started liking our page from today. And it also gives us your work information, your college, your location, and where are you from. And what I can do is, let's say if it's the first time that you're purchasing something from us, I can say that, hey, it's a new customer. And your chat will be tagged with the label new customer. Let's say I don't want, I can simply close it. Or let's say if you are something that is a repeat customer, so I can call you as a VIP customer and I can add a new label. Now you can see VIP, the label VIP customer is here. Or let's say if I can, let's say if you have asked for refund in the past, that means you are probably not a good customer and you're always commenting bad about the product. I can tag you as a bad customer. Now don't do that, but you can do it if you need be. This is only for your internal use. The end user will not be able to see how you have labeled him. So you need not worry about what they'll see. And so, for example, let's say you have a certain conversation here. You can add a note saying that I had conversation with Abhishek on how to handle customer support. And I can save it. So that next time, let's say if you want to review the conversation, instead of going through everything, you can just quickly look at the notes here and you can understand what this conversation was about. And once you're happy and satisfied with the conversation, all you can do is you can move it to done. So what you're doing is you're saying, hey, I'm done with this conversation. Now there's no action required. And let's say you can make a payment request. Let's say you're a freelancer and someone contacted you and then you have to charge them. I can create a payment request. I can say, let me create a 10,000 request, and I would say I need this payment for biryani. Since we don't have any products here, it won't show anything. So I confirm it. Now a payment request is being sent to Abhishek. And once he makes the payment, he can just mark it as done. And let's say if you want to send an attachment or you want to send an image, I can do that as well. So let's say I want to send them this infographic, which talks about Keras and the deep learning packages in AI. All I need to do is just upload it and click send. Or click send. It's gone. Now I can add emojis. It's pretty straightforward how you would normally use your Facebook chat. And okay, we'll come to this saved replies later on. Yeah. So I can just move it to done. The moment I move it to done, you can see it's no longer showing up here. And now let's say if I want to see all the conversations that are in done, all I need to do is click this drop down and come to done. And it shows me all the different conversations that we have had. And if I want to, so for example, if I want to see what's this conversation about, I can quickly go to the notes here. And now let's look at the comments. Now that we are done with the direct chat, let's look at the comments. So all I need to do is I click on the comments and more and Facebook, the very first one. And instantly I see 3 comments here. Out of this, the very first one is what Abhishek has commented. So all I need to do is click on Facebook here and then click on the very first one. And now I can see that Abhishek's comment says hello 360 digit MG. Now it's pretty straightforward. I can either like, reply, message, and reply to the message, or direct message Abhishek here. Or let's say, for example, I want to comment. I can either click on the reply here and comment, or you see this text box at the bottom. I can do it via this as well. I can say hi Abhishek and tag Abhishek as well. But the only disadvantage is if I comment here, it's coming as a new comment. It's not getting posted as a reply to Abhishek's comment. So to counter that, all I need to do is I click on reply here and I click Abhishek. And I can say, thanks for the like. That's it. And now again, I can do the same thing. I can move it to done. The moment I move it to done, it's like we have done commenting it. Ideally, we want our inboxes to be empty. We want them to have everything in done. We want the whole thing to be empty. And now, so far, do you have any questions? Is this part clear in everything that we have covered? Perfect. Now let's move on to the automated responses. This is where you can actually leverage Facebook to the max. So click on automated responses. Now, every business has a time where the business is active or the business is closed. For example, in our company here, we work from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., the working hours. So let's say, what if someone responds after messages after 8 p.m.? We can create a pre-written message, something like we can say, thanks for your message, we are away and can't respond at this time, we appreciate you getting in touch. This is just a sample. We can modify this to reflect to whatever we want. So let me quickly show that. Right now I've switched it off, but let's say if I want to switch it on, all I need to do is click on edit and can click both Instagram and Facebook where this want to show up. And when do you want to save it, send it? Do you want to send it right after someone messages you, or do you want to but the by definition your away messages, it goes off immediately. So, and now I'm picking the time zone. The time zone is 5:30, which is Indian time, so that's fine. And here I can type the message and I can personalize it as well. So I can say first name of the recipient. It's like Enoch, thanks. Let's put exclamation as well, and probably remove that space and put a space here. Enoch, thanks for your message. We are away. Or I can say, hi. We are away and can't respond at this moment, blah, blah, blah. If I want to preview, I can preview here. Let's see how it will show. Here it says, hi Enoch, thanks for your message. We are away, can't respond to you at this moment. We appreciate you getting in touch. It's the same message that we gave here. So let's say if I'm okay with that. Now this is our away message. So when do we get this away message? Let's say, let's add time. It's GMT, and let's say we are away from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. So what this means is, any message that we get from 8 p.m. in the night till 8 a.m. in the morning, they are going to get this message that, hey, we are away and we can't message right now. So far I'm okay with this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click on save. Perfect. Now the away message is off. So we need to switch it on. So let's do it. So let's switch it on. Very interesting that it's not showing it at on. Let me quickly refresh and check. Not sure why it's showing this, but this is the idea, guys. This is a basic idea. And let's say you can set up a frequently asked questions. So something like, let's say, you can, okay, let me actually do it. So I can add a question. What courses do you offer? I can say, we offer all the new technologies namely data science, artificial intelligence. Let me remove the commas. Deep learning, AWS, and let's say Tableau, big data, and PMP, and digital marketing, and marketing analytics, and life sciences, data analytics, and let's say financial analytics, and let's add a couple more. Data science for, let's say, data analytics for internal auditors, and supply chain analytics. I can say add a button, and I can say contact us, and I can give this URL. I can go to my website. I can put in this URL. I can add a second question. How much is the price of the course? Okay, this is the button, guys. My bad, sorry. Not gonna add a button. I'm gonna add a second question. How much is the price of the course? The prices, I'm just writing a response. Prices vary from program to program. Please get in touch with us to get the best price for a program of your choice. Add a button. I can say get in touch, since I've used that word there, and I can put in this contact. And I think so far this is good enough. And the other question people generally ask us is, where are you located? We are based out of 3 countries: India, USA, and Malaysia. We have about 16 branches throughout India. Please let us know your preferred location, and we would guide you accordingly. And I can add a button. I can say know more, or I can say learn more. I can give this URL. And I can have this as a frequently asked question. So what happens is, let me show. Let's say I try to test it. Probably because I'm the admin, it's not giving me the options, but this is how it would look. It would basically give me these options. So probably let me try doing it from scratch. Test flow. So you are able to get it, Abhishek, is it? For some reason, probably because I'm the admin, I'm not able to get those instant FAQs.
No, even I haven't got any reply. I just typed myself, where are you located? I haven't got any reply.
So generally, this is how it would look. It would show you all the different questions that are already written, and all you need to do is tap on it. The moment you tap on it, it will ask itself this question. It will show you the answer as well. So I'm not sure how I can display that to you, but let's see. It's weird that you are unable to see it, but generally that's what we do. So it says frequently asked questions will appear at the beginning of the conversation. Can you try refreshing your page and checking it, Abhishek? All right. So anyway, that's about FAQs, frequently asked questions. So let's look at page recommended. So let's say someone recommends our page. What is the message that you want them to see? And you can set the timing as well. Send 10 minutes after someone publicly shares that they recommend 360 Digit MG India. So let's put a personalized message. Let me do this. I'll put hi and I'll add their first name. And I'll remove this extra space. Hi Enoch, thanks for recommending us. We are glad you had the experience. We look forward to serving you more. Let's say if I want an image, I can do that. Or let's say I can record a video of myself and say that thank you. So let me do a quick logo here. For those of you who don't know Canva, canva.com is a website where it's a brilliant website where you can just create any image that you want. So I'm gonna create a 1200 by 1200. Essentially, I'm gonna create a square image. And let's say thank you. Let me see if there's something that I like. Reduce the font size a bit. Let me add the symbol of love if I can find it. So probably let me change the background color to maybe not that. What is the theme of 360 is orange. So let me try that a bit. It's a darker shade of orange. And let me put in the logo. I can make it look as though the company is saying thank you. Or I can get creative. I can put a happy dog. But maybe not. Let's keep it slightly professional. Let's see if there's something that we'd like. It's a GIF, so let's first stick to some static images. Or I can just put it, make it big, just leave it here. Still fine. So if someone recommends a page, they're gonna get this message. Thank you. I'm just gonna save it. And let's say someone says that they do not recommend you. 1 second. Here I can probably put a sad dog. Or let's say crying baby, I can put, let's say sad baby. Or let's say sad puppy, I'll do. Probably let's take someone that looks very sad so that we look little cute in the. Let's put this. Let's say if someone doesn't recommend our page, so this is what they are gonna get. They say, "Hi Enoch, we are sorry you had a bad experience. Please let us know how we can improve." And here I can put that sad puppy. Sorry, sad kitty. There you are. That's definitely cute. So and let's say you're creating any job, you can send an automated message. So let me switch that on as well. And let's say someone books an appointment with you via chat, can set a reminder here. And let's say if they miss the appointment, so we are sending them, "Hey, please come back again, let's book another one." So with this automated messages, your life will become very easy. So you don't have to be on like 24/7. You can just have this automated messages going on and they'll take care of it. So that's about it, guys. And I'm open to take any questions now, if any of you have any. So Abhishek, any questions?
No questions.
All right. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for attending the webinar. And I hope you found value in it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next webinar. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.